What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you the HOTA, Hammer of the Ancients, Barbarian for Diablo 3, patch 2.6.1 in Season 12. Now, HOTA's back, baby. Yeah, HOTA's basically back. There's a lot of builds that are going through the leaderboard right now, but this is the most popular one at the moment, so I thought I would share it with you guys today. We cleared a 96 today with 1.4 million sheet damage. Not too hard to get, and you can see the weapons. I have a Slander and a little Rogue. Blood. Why are you using HOTA? HOTA right here. HOTA. With the Slander Little Rogue combo. Well, you get lots of attack speed, damage, and armor. So this is actually making HOTA attack really fast. It's a really good combo. And of course in the cube we have the Gavel of Judgment that's going to increase HOTA by 800% damage. The Bracers of the First Men increase HOTA by 500% damage. So this was all recently buffed on the latest patch version. Now this is the PTR, things can change, but Blizzard hasn't really killed any builds yet. They've only buffed them, so a version of this will definitely make it live. Check the description down below for the latest version. So I'm gonna run through a rift here and just kind of show off the build at a comfortable level so I can talk to you guys. All right, the first thing I want to get into is you'll notice I have Esoteric, right? Esoteric is like training wheels. So let's jump in to a rift here. I don't know, let's just do a 90. Esoteric is basically training wheels, all right? And the reason why I say that is because, you know, most of my viewers have never played HOTA, or they played it a long time ago. It's basically a nice way for you to get an introductory course into HOTA, and as soon as you want to go machismo, full balls to the wall, so to speak, then I would drop Pain Enhancer. I would drop Esoteric Alteration for Pain Enhancer. Pain Enhancer is way more DPS. I think the way that you play this build is you kill trash, move through the rift, kill trash. Now you can, if you do catch an elite in your Hammer of the Ancients and you have good damage to them, you can see we do really good damage, then you can kill the elite, no problem. As soon as they get to 40%, that's where Ruthless kicks in, and you can really put a hurt on them as well. So I might sit on these mobs since this is a lower level for this character. We're a little bit, like I said, in the 96 range or so. Let's get our globes. So you can see the build is really tanky. You can, with ESO, you can kind of face roll the build. I might die in this explosion. You can kind of face roll the build. If you use Pain Enhancer, again, way more deeps, right? Every time you hit like an AoE around your character, you're gonna get an attack speed buff, kind of like how Arakir, Witch Doctors, get their attack speed buff. Group them up and DPS them down. The combo I've been using is, let's say Convention of Elements is a 4-second buff, right? And when we group them up with Wrenching Smash, it procs Strong Arm Bracers, which is a 6-second buff. So I usually pop it halfway through Cold Cycle, my Wrenching Smash, and then that way I have my full buff through the duration. Of course, if you can stand in Oculus Rings. So Cold Cycle, group them up, and then you'll have a 6-second buff through Fire Cycle for your Fire HOTA, okay? So we are using the Fire version. It does a lot of damage on top of all the buffs and everything like that. So you can just take your time, group them up if you want. Make sure you keep up Furious Charge halfway through Cold, group them up, and then Fire Cycle, burst them down. This is what I've been running with today. This is how we got our clear, just being really good with our cooldowns and everything like that. I did get a 95 down with Pain Enhancer, but when I was trying to get a 96 down, it was kind of tough. Maybe if I had better gear, you know, this is just the gear I had in the bank, if it was better optimized, and I had, you know, more Paragon or allocated, I don't have any augments or anything like that. So like, if I had, you know, full augments, maybe I'd be able to survive and you wouldn't need Esoteric. But the reason why I'm talking about this so long is because it's probably going to be controversial and we're going to get a nerd rage in chat. So I'm trying to prevent as much rage as possible. This video is just for entertainment purposes. Check the description for the latest version and, you know, like, play what you want. Play what makes you guys happy. I'm here to entertain. Hopefully I can give you guys a quick preview of this HOTA build. As you stand still also, you can see we have Wrath the Berserker up, just buffing our character, giving us tons of damage. We have the Compass Rose Traveler's Pledge. We've talked about that a lot. A lot of builds actually use the Endless Walk set. So, stand still. The longer you stand still, the more damage you do. That's pretty awesome. So you can also, oh, we got Power Pylon, nice. Again, they buffed the Band of Might. So group them up through Cold, DPS through Fire. Don't forget, all right? They buffed the Bandit to 80% damage reduction. That's really good. That's really, really good. So there's huge buffs coming through for Barb. What else did I miss? Band of Might we touched upon. Oh, Convention of Elements we talked about. Strong Arms. We are using the Fury of the Ancient Shoulders. You can see I have a non-ancient one. So the Ancients are constantly doing damage, constantly attacking, giving you Fury back. But sadly, there's not really a better shoulder out there. I mean, maybe the Cheat Death shoulder might be meta, but as of right now, this seems to be... Maybe we would actually run out of resource. I haven't actually tried it without Fury of the Ancients, but I'm pretty sure we would run out of resource at some point, especially we're swinging non-stop constantly. So halfway through cold, let's group them up and burst them through fire. Give me all the deeps. So I would say Hota's back. One thing I'm gonna also do is, in the description down below, is include a speed version of the build with Ingeom. So I'll put the speed version and, you know, this version. The speed version, there's really no extra explanation. I don't think anyway. You pretty much just use Ingeom and you go from elite pack to elite pack, group them up. It's almost the exact same build, just with a little bit modified. So yeah, you want to definitely stack attack speed and area damage on this build. Those are the two things that is the most important. And before the season goes live, I promise, all my builds will have breakpoints and all that stuff. This is more like an introductory video to the build. And we did spend, like, I mean, we pushed with like 2 hours today. We learned the build and through cold, burst through fire. You guys get it right. Super easy gameplay. We pushed, you know, we took the character from nothing and we geared it and pushed really far. I'm using a non-ancient little rogue, so hopefully with the loot buff on the PTR, I can get myself an ancient little rogue and we can maybe get to 100 with the build or something like that. The build's fun to play. I like hitting things with the magical hammer. It feels like very thematically correct. Like, I don't know if that's the way you say it, but it feels like a barb should feel. You're hitting things with a hammer, even though it's a magic hammer. I'll take it. Stand in Oculus rings where you can. And yeah, life per fury on the belt is really important. I am using the Cheat Death passive. I know some people on the leaderboard were using... I can just tank this. Not a big deal. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna cut this out of the video. Just kidding, I won't do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, some people are using the life per fury spent passive, and that might be something you do for like speeds when you don't need Cheat Death, but I found I needed the Cheat Death to protect me from one-shot mechanics, because Barb had this reputation for being like, what is it, glass barb or something like that? Paper barb, right? So that still is the case sometimes. You know, make sure you have your Call of the Ancients up also for your deeps. I might actually take another death here. I don't really want to, so I'm trying to do a little try hard. So there is a life per fury passive that would really work well with the build, but I couldn't work it in. I'd rather take the Cheat Death passive, but you're more than welcome to experiment for yourself, see what you come up with. I mean, that's the beauty about, you know, any kind of RPG, is you get to tailor the character for your game style. Some people like full glass cannons. Some people, you know, want a little bit more relaxation. So I know me personally, I like a mixture of both. I like to just chill, but when I am getting serious, I like to play full glass cannon. So that's just me. Hope you guys tailor your barb to your liking. Let's go ahead and do deeps here through fire. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Deeps, deeps, deeps. You like my transmog? People were saying I should change my transmog, so I went full troll mode and went full rainbow warrior for everyone. So I hope you like that. All the lore heads will definitely rage, but you know, wouldn't be the internet without that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and push in over here. Come on, Hoda, 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 Hoda. And when you have channeling pylon and you don't have a charge of furious charge, you literally can't charge. It's kind of annoying. I wish they would change that. Group them up. I missed the cycle, but it's okay. We have channeling pylon. We'll be back. And as far as tactics go, like I said, I think the best thing to do is to kill packs of enemies. If there happens to be an elite in there, great. But if not, move on. Like I would be like this, killing groups. And this is like a pack that's hard to group up. Screw them. I would leave. I would look for density, kill them, and move on. It's kind of like how you play Raycore Seismic Slam. If you can get the elites, great. But if it looks like it's going to be a problem, then honestly just move on. Like another blue pack. Well, these are kind of grouped, you know, but so I might stick to them. Jump in Oculus Ring, Fire Cycle, try to do deeps. Are there health links? So health link is really good because they're all taking damage. So that's something that you can stick on like that. But I would skip the other pack, right? Shielding's kind of annoying. You can kill jugs. I've killed quite a few jugs. I killed a 95 jug, so that was kind of interesting. Here's a 5-pack, really annoying, but there's a lot of density. So group them up and do some deeps to that as much as possible. I hope you guys like these video previews. I like making videos and getting content out there, so I hope you guys enjoy that as well. I've been playing with Jade a little bit, and you might see some more Jade push builds in the future, stuff like that. So we have a lot of videos that are supposed to be coming, or just like even rehashed old videos. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoy my content, make sure to hit that sub button. I do Diablo full-time. I've been doing Diablo full-time for like 3 years. I mean, I haven't really did a big YouTube push until like the last year or so, but I've been doing it for 3 years, and I've been streaming full-time for like 17 months. So if you guys like Diablo, you like smart aleck remarks and a witty community, then you might find the right place. Twitch.tv/bloodshed. Let's get over here. This is kind of a slower clear than I thought. I thought it would clear the 90 faster, but I mean, we're still manhandling a 90 for the most part with only like 1.4 million unbuffed sheet damage. Let's go through here. If people were asking me what do I like more, this or Raid Core Seismic Slam, it's close. It's close. I think once I get dual ancient weapons, because I'm still rocking that non-ancient little rogue, I think once I get that, I'll be able to make a more educated decision between the two. If I wanted a chill season, I'd play HOTA. If I wanted a high potential, maybe Seismic Slam. I feel like it's closer than people think. I feel like all the builds are around that 100 to 105 range. As far as the Rift Guardian goes, again, just make sure you keep up your Furious Charge. That's gonna proc your Band of Might. That's really important. I died a few times to the Rift Guardian, and I was screaming, and then chat's like, hey Blood, you let your buffs fall off. So just make sure you're watching your buff every 8 seconds. And we are using Stricken, so the Rift Guardian typically isn't a problem. On the GR96, I think I was having 1 minute kills, about 1 minute, something like that. Like, I think it was like just over 1 minute, like maybe 1 minute and 15 seconds. And that was like Perendi or something like that. So, get in my Oculus Ring. Don't disconnect. We need to show the Rift Guardian. All right, let's go ahead and DPS through here. Oh, we got a few elite packs. All right. Through cold, DPS through fire. Get the kill. Did pop the Guardian, 99, 100. Let's go DPS the Guardian. Oh, cold snap. Not again. The Reckoning. So I'm going to charge. Okay, I don't have it. So I'm going to charge on cooldown. I do not want to take a death to cold snap. Let's see. We have all our buffs up. You can ground stomp to prevent. You can stun him to prevent, him attacking. Keep up your Band of Might. You can see the Band of Might at the bottom. The Istvan set, the Slander little rogue combo, is definitely not going to drop off because you're hitting constantly. You have infinite fury. A big part of it is probably because of the bracers, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. HOTA, 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 HOTA. Like I said, at 40%, we're pretty much good. DPS through fire. You can see the huge burst damage go through. Ooh, he almost got me. Got to get that charge up. Stun him, burst him, GG's. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this preview of HOTA, the HOTA Barbarian. Make sure to sub if you're new. Check me out down below on Patreon if you want to support further. Check out a huge playlist of videos. Patch 2.6.1 Season 12 is one of the biggest, most craziest balance patches we've ever had in Diablo. We're moving into a golden age of at least solo pushing. I don't know how the group meta is going to shake out, but we're in the golden age of solo pushes. There's so many options, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.